This is how you build an unbreakable, positive mental attitude. Napoleon Hill motivation. What if I told you the key to your success was hidden in your mindset? In this video, we uncover how to build an unbreakable, positive mental attitude, a mindset that can help you achieve anything you set your mind to. Part 1, Introduction to Positive Mental Attitude, PMA. In this first part, we explore the concept of positive mental attitude, PMA, as defined by Napoleon Hill, and how it serves as the foundation for personal success and growth. PMA is often misunderstood as merely a simple, optimistic outlook on life. However, Hill emphasizes that a positive mental attitude is far more than just positive thinking. It is a mental framework, a systematic approach to life that involves actively conditioning the mind to focus on possibilities and solutions, rather than dwelling on obstacles and problems. In this section, we will dive deeper into what PMA truly entails, why it is essential for success, and how you can cultivate it in your own life. Defining positive mental attitude. Hill first introduces PMA in his groundbreaking work, Think and Grow Rich, where he asserts that what the mind of man can conceive and believe, it can achieve. He emphasizes that the mind is a powerful tool, and whatever thoughts dominate our thinking have the ability to shape our reality. A positive mental attitude, as Hill defines it, is not about ignoring the challenges of life, but rather choosing to approach them with a mindset that focuses on growth, opportunity, and action. PMA is a mental state in which a person approaches the world and their circumstances with an unwavering belief that success is possible. Regardless of setbacks or adversity, it is about choosing to focus on solutions instead of problems, to find opportunities in every difficulty, and to maintain a mindset of gratitude and optimism in the face of adversity. The role of attitude in success. One of Hill's most fundamental teachings is the importance of attitude in determining the outcome of our lives. According to Hill, success is not merely the result of skill, intelligence, or opportunity. It is primarily determined by the attitude we choose to adopt. He argues that our attitudes are the lens through which we interpret the world, and that lens directly influences how we respond to life's challenges. A positive mental attitude, therefore, is not just a passive trait, it is a dynamic force that propels individuals towards success. Hill identifies attitude as the secret ingredient that separates successful people from those who struggle. He suggests that by adopting a positive attitude, individuals can overcome the greatest obstacles and turn failure into a stepping stone for future success. For instance, Hill highlights the story of Thomas Edison, who, after countless failed experiments, was asked how he felt about his many attempts to invent the light bulb. Edison famously responded, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This perspective is the epitome of PMA. Instead of viewing setbacks as failures, Edison viewed them as valuable learning experiences that brought him closer to his ultimate goal. PMA and the law of attraction. Hill's teachings also closely align with the law of attraction, which states that we attract what we focus on. In the context of PMA, Hill's principle is that if we focus our thoughts and energies on success, positivity, and possibilities, we will begin to attract the circumstances, opportunities, and people that align with those thoughts. On the other hand, a negative attitude, one focused on scarcity, fear, or doubt, will attract circumstances that reinforce those negative beliefs. Hill emphasizes that success is not purely a matter of luck. It is the result of a well-conditioned, focused mind. A positive mental attitude does not merely wish for success. It actively aligns thought and action with success. By consistently nurturing positive thoughts and directing them toward clearly defined goals, an individual can influence the course of their life in powerful ways. This law is often exemplified by the experiences of successful individuals who, despite having faced hardship, have remained focused on their goals. For example, Hill often references the story of Andrew Carnegie, who rose from humble beginnings to become one of the richest men in the world. Carnegie's success was largely a product of his unwavering belief in the power of a positive mindset, and he often credited his fortune to his mental attitude more than to his business strategies. The emotional component of PMA. One crucial aspect of PMA that Hill explores is its emotional foundation. PMA is not just a mental or intellectual exercise. It is deeply tied to the emotions we cultivate. Our emotional responses to life's circumstances are influenced by our thoughts. And by changing our thoughts, we can transform our emotional landscape. Hill asserts that emotions like fear, doubt, and negativity are some of the greatest obstacles to success. These emotions create mental barriers that prevent individuals from taking action and seizing opportunities. Therefore, cultivating PMA involves not just thinking positively, but also managing one's emotional state. It is about learning to control your emotional responses, reframing negative feelings, and choosing to focus on empowering emotions such as gratitude, hope, and love. In practice, this means that when faced with adversity, individuals with a positive mental attitude will not succumb to frustration, anger, or hopelessness. Instead, they will acknowledge their emotions but choose to respond in ways that support their goals and well-being. Hill describes this process as emotional mastery, learning to direct one's emotions to fuel success rather than hinder it. Developing PMA through daily practices. In order to build and maintain a positive mental attitude, Hill suggests that individuals must engage in daily practices that reinforce this mindset. These practices are designed to help individuals train their minds and emotions to stay focused on their goals, no matter the circumstances. One of the most effective daily practices is the use of affirmations. By repeating positive statements about oneself and one's goals, individuals can reprogram their subconscious minds to believe in their own potential. Hill encourages readers to write down their goals, repeat affirmations daily, and visualize their success. These practices help to embed a positive mental framework into the individual's psyche, making it easier to maintain a positive attitude in the face of challenges. Another key practice Hill advocates is gratitude. Developing an attitude of gratitude shifts focus away from what is lacking in life to what is abundant. By consciously acknowledging and appreciating the good things in life, individuals reinforce the belief that they are worthy of success and that good things are always within reach. Additionally, Hill highlights the importance of surrounding oneself with like-minded, positive individuals. The people we interact with have a profound influence on our mindset and attitude. By engaging with individuals who inspire, motivate, and uplift, individuals can create an environment that supports their personal growth in the cultivation of PMA. The impact of PMA on decision-making and actions. The effect of a positive mental attitude is most apparent in the decisions we make and the actions we take. Hill explains that a positive mindset gives individuals the confidence to make bold decisions and take consistent action toward their goals. PMA removes the fear of failure, allowing individuals to take risks and pursue opportunities without hesitation. A person with PMA does not wait for perfect circumstances to act. They take the first step with faith. Knowing that they can learn and adapt as they go, Hill emphasizes that success is not the result of waiting for the right moment, but of taking action, no matter how small, toward a defined goal. This action-oriented mindset is what sets successful individuals apart. They do not allow setbacks to deter them. Instead, they view challenges as opportunities to grow and learn. With PMA, individuals take inspired action, trusting that the universe will respond in kind by presenting the opportunities and resources needed to achieve success. Conclusion of Part 1. In this section, we have explored the essence of positive mental attitude and why it is critical to success. According to Napoleon Hill, we have discussed how PMA is not simply about thinking positively, but is a comprehensive approach to life that involves shaping thoughts, emotions, and actions to align with success. By understanding the power of PMA, the influence of thought and emotion on success, and the daily practices that reinforce a positive mindset, individuals can begin to cultivate this unbreakable mental attitude. In the next part, we will delve into the power of thought and its role in building a successful life. Part 2. Understanding the power of thought. In Part 2 of this exploration into building an unbreakable positive mental attitude PMA, we dive deeper into one of the foundational principles of Napoleon Hill's teachings, the immense power of thought. According to Hill, your thoughts shape your destiny. He asserts that every action begins with a thought, and every success or failure is the direct result of the nature and quality of those thoughts. In this section, we will explore how thought serves as the catalyst for action and the crucial role it plays in building an unbreakable mental attitude. The power of thought, the starting point of all achievement. Napoleon Hill's philosophy centers around the idea that what the mind of man can conceive and believe, it can achieve. This profound statement underscores the relationship between thoughts, belief, and the manifestation of success. Hill argues that thought is the first step in the creation of everything success. Failure, wealth, poverty, and even character. Every action, whether it's a small decision or a life-altering one, begins as a thought, whether consciously or subconsciously. We constantly think about our goals, challenges, and the possibilities before us. The more we focus our thoughts on what we desire, the more likely we are to take actions that will help us achieve those desires. Thus, cultivating the right kind of thoughts becomes essential for success. Hill refers to this idea as the law of attraction, that like attracts like. By thinking positively and focusing on success, we begin to attract circumstances and people that align with those thoughts. In contrast, negative thinking, dwelling on fears, doubts, and what could go wrong attracts circumstances that reinforce those negative thoughts. Thoughts shape beliefs, and beliefs shape reality. One of Hill's most profound insights is that thoughts, over time, solidify into beliefs. A belief is simply a thought that has been accepted by the subconscious mind and repeated over time. Once a thought becomes a belief, it powerfully influences our behavior, actions, and reactions. If you believe that you can succeed, you will act in ways that align with that belief. Your belief in your potential drives you to pursue opportunities, work tirelessly toward your goals, and face obstacles with determination. On the other hand, if you believe you will fail, you will unconsciously limit your actions, hesitate in making decisions, and avoid taking risks. This relationship between thought and belief is central to Hill's message about the power of thought. He emphasizes that in order to build an unbreakable, positive mental attitude, you must consciously choose thoughts that align with your goals and success. To do this, Hill recommends using affirmations and visualization to reprogram the subconscious mind and replace negative, limiting beliefs with empowering, positive ones. For instance, if you have the thought, "I will never be able to get that promotion," over time, that thought will evolve into a belief, and you will likely avoid putting in the extra effort needed for advancement. However, if you replace that thought with "I am fully capable of earning that promotion, and I will take action to make it happen," you begin to shift your belief system. This belief, in turn, leads to empowered action, which increases your chances of achieving the promotion. Thought and the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind plays a pivotal role in shaping your reality. Hill explains that the subconscious mind does not differentiate between good and bad thoughts. It simply accepts whatever thoughts you impress upon it, whether they are positive or negative. This is why it is crucial to be intentional about the thoughts you feed into your subconscious mind. Hill suggests that if you want to create lasting success, you must consistently feed your subconscious with positive, empowering thoughts. One of the most effective ways to do this is through repetition. The more often you think a particular thought, the more deeply it is ingrained in your subconscious. Over time, these thoughts will become automatic, influencing your actions and decisions without you even consciously thinking about them. The power of autosuggestion is a technique Hill emphasizes to harness the subconscious mind's power. By repeating positive affirmations and visualizing your goals, you can impress your subconscious with the belief that you can and will succeed. This technique is similar to how athletes use mental imagery before a competition, or how business leaders visualize their success before pursuing a new venture. The role of focus and concentration. Thought alone is not enough to create lasting change. Hill emphasizes the importance of focus and concentration when it comes to cultivating the right kind of thoughts. In today's world, Distractions are everywhere, and the ability to concentrate on a single idea or goal is more important than ever. Concentrated thought, when focused on a clear and definite goal, directs energy and resources toward that goal, increasing the likelihood of success. Hill compares focused thought to the power of a magnifying glass. When you concentrate the sun's rays through a magnifying glass, the heat becomes powerful enough to start a fire. Similarly, when you focus your thoughts with intensity and purpose, they become a powerful force capable of overcoming obstacles and manifesting your desires. In practice, this means dedicating mental energy to your goals, blocking out distractions, and concentrating on the actions that will help you achieve success. For example, if you are working toward building your business, it requires constant focus on your vision, strategy, and daily actions. Distractions, such as fear of failure or negative feedback, must be minimized in favor of staying aligned with your desired outcome. The importance of definite chief aim. Hill's idea of the definite chief aim is also closely tied to the power of thought. According to Hill, to direct your thoughts effectively, you must have a clear and definite purpose. This definite chief aim becomes the focal point of all your thoughts and efforts. It is what drives you and guides your decisions. Without a definite chief aim, your thoughts and energy become scattered, and it becomes easy to lose sight of your true goals. The clarity of having a single, focused purpose ensures that all your mental energy is directed toward that objective. Hill suggests that writing down your definite chief aim and repeating it daily along with visualizing the achievement of that goal will help align your thoughts and beliefs with your purpose. The power of visualization. Hill advocates the practice of visualization as a powerful tool to strengthen your thoughts and create success. Visualization involves imagining in vivid detail the achievement of your goal, and as if it has already happened. The more vividly you can see your success in your mind's eye, the more real it becomes to your subconscious mind. This technique reinforces the belief that your goal is attainable, making it easier to take action toward its realization. For example, if your goal is to become a successful entrepreneur, you might visualize yourself running your own business, making decisions, and interacting with employees and customers. The clearer the picture, the more likely your mind will begin to seek out opportunities and resources that align with your vision. Thoughts and energy. The law of vibration. In addition to the law of attraction, Hill touches on the concept of energy. Every thought emits a frequency or vibration. Thoughts of success and positivity vibrate at a higher frequency, attracting similar positive energies. Negative thoughts, on the other hand, vibrate at a lower frequency, attracting negative outcomes. Hill stresses the importance of maintaining high vibrational thoughts in order to attract success, wealth, and opportunities. The energy you put into the world through your thoughts, actions, and attitudes determines the energy that returns to you. By focusing on positive, abundant thoughts, you align yourself with a higher frequency that attracts success. Conclusion of Part 2. In this section, we have explored the transformative power of thought and how it shapes our reality, beliefs, and actions. Napoleon Hill's teachings remind us that every achievement begins with a thought, and by mastering our thoughts, we can achieve success beyond what we might believe possible. The key to unlocking this power is to consciously choose empowering thoughts, focus on a clear goal, and feed our subconscious mind with positive affirmations and visualization. In the next part, we will explore how faith plays a crucial role in building an unbreakable, positive mental attitude and achieving our goals. Part 2. Understanding the power of thought. In this part, we delve deeper into one of the central principles in Napoleon Hill's philosophy, the power of thought. According to Hill, every success, failure, or outcome in life begins with a thought. Our thoughts shape our beliefs, and our beliefs shape the actions we take. This section will explore how thoughts act as the foundation for our actions, why thought plays such a crucial role in building an unbreakable, positive mental attitude PMA, and how you can harness the power of thought to create the life you desire. The nature of thought and its influence. At the core of Hill's teachings is the idea that thoughts are not simply fleeting occurrences in our minds. They are powerful forces that influence every aspect of our lives. Hill states that what the mind of man can conceive and believe, it can achieve. This idea reinforces the fact that our thoughts shape the reality we experience. If you consistently think about something, it will eventually become your reality. Our mind, particularly our subconscious mind, doesn't differentiate between positive or negative thoughts, it simply accepts them as truth. Think of your mind as a garden. If you plant seeds of positive thoughts, those seeds will grow into positive outcomes. But if you plant seeds of negative thoughts, those too will grow and manifest in your life. Hill argues that it is the quality and nature of our thoughts that determine our success or failure. For example, when you think positively about your goals and believe in your abilities, you create a powerful sense of confidence and motivation that propels you toward action. On the other hand, if you focus on doubts and fears, you will likely avoid taking risks or pursuing opportunities, limiting your chances of success. Thought as the catalyst for action. One of Hill's most important ideas is that every action begins as a thought. Without the right thoughts, it becomes impossible to take the kind of positive, focused action required for success. For this reason, cultivating the right thoughts is crucial for achieving any goal. Positive thoughts lead to positive actions, which in turn create positive outcomes. Take, for example, the concept of belief in oneself. Hill emphasizes that you cannot achieve anything if you don't believe you can. Self-belief starts with the thought that you are capable, that you deserve success, and that you can overcome any obstacle. These thoughts create the mental attitude necessary to take the steps needed to achieve your goals. Hill also stresses that success isn't just a matter of wishing or hoping. It is the direct result of deliberate, purposeful thoughts and actions. Success is not an accident. It is the product of intentional, focused thought and the courage to act upon it. By consistently feeding your mind with thoughts of success and possibility, you generate the energy required to take action and move forward in life. The subconscious mind and the power of repetition. One of the most profound ideas Hill offers is the role of the subconscious mind in shaping our reality. Hill states that our subconscious mind acts as a powerful force that takes the thoughts we regularly think and turns them into beliefs and habits. The subconscious mind does not question or analyze the information it receives, it simply accepts it as truth. Hill suggests that in order to change our reality, we must first change our thoughts. The more we think about a particular idea or goal, the more the subconscious mind accepts it as a belief. Over time, these beliefs will influence our behavior, our decisions, and our actions, ultimately leading us to success. To illustrate this, Hill often references the practice of autosuggestion. Autosuggestion is the process of repeating positive affirmations and visualizations until they become firmly embedded in the subconscious. For instance, by repeating to yourself every day, "I am worthy of success and I will achieve my goals," you begin to reprogram your subconscious mind. This, in turn, influences your actions and the way you perceive opportunities, leading to tangible results. The key here is repetition. Hill stresses that it is not enough to think positively for just a day or two. These thoughts must be repeated consistently to take root in your subconscious mind. This constant repetition eventually makes these thoughts automatic, ingraining them into your belief system and guiding you toward your goals. Thought and belief, the power connection. As we discussed earlier, thoughts, when repeated, turn into beliefs. Hill goes further by emphasizing that beliefs are the driving forces behind our actions. Once a thought becomes a deeply held belief, it shapes the way we perceive and interact with the world. A belief can either empower you or hold you back. For example, if you believe that you are destined to succeed, you will naturally take actions that support that belief. You will make decisions that move you closer to your goals, seek out opportunities, and persist through obstacles. On the other hand, if you believe that you are destined to fail or that success is unattainable for you, your actions will reflect that belief. You may procrastinate, avoid risks, or settle for mediocrity. Hill suggests that in order to break through limiting beliefs, We must challenge our existing thought patterns. We must intentionally replace negative, self-limiting thoughts with positive, empowering ones. The more we engage in this mental shift, the more our beliefs will change, which will ultimately lead to the actions necessary for success. The power of focused thought. In addition to the quality of our thoughts, Hill stresses the importance of focus. Without a clear, focused purpose, our thoughts scatter, and we lose the momentum required to make progress toward our goals. Hill calls this definiteness of purpose having a clear, unwavering goal that guides your thoughts and actions. Focused thought is akin to concentrating light through a magnifying glass. When light is scattered, it has little effect, but when it is focused through the magnifying glass, it becomes powerful enough to start a fire. Similarly, when your thoughts are scattered and unfocused, they lack the power to bring about real change. However, when you focus your thoughts on a single goal, you amplify their power and create the conditions necessary to achieve that goal. One practical way to cultivate focused thought is through visualization. Hill advises readers to regularly visualize their goals and see themselves already in possession of the success they desire. By doing so, you keep your mind focused on your goal and reinforce your belief that it is attainable. Thought and the law of attraction. Another key idea Hill discusses is the law of attraction, which he believes operates through the power of thought. The law of attraction states that we attract whatever we focus on. If we focus on positive thoughts, we attract positive outcomes. Conversely, if we focus on negative thoughts, we attract negative circumstances. Hill's version of the law of attraction is grounded in the idea that we are constantly sending out vibrations based on our thoughts. These vibrations attract similar vibrations, creating the circumstances of our lives. For example, if you consistently think about abundance, prosperity, and success, you will attract people, opportunities, and resources that align with those thoughts. If, on the other hand, you focus on lack, fear, and scarcity, you will attract circumstances that reinforce those beliefs. This is why Hill emphasizes the importance of maintaining a positive mental attitude. By doing so, we ensure that the vibrations we send out are positive, increasing the likelihood of success and fulfillment. Conclusion of Part 2. In this section, we have explored the profound impact that thoughts have on shaping our reality. According to Napoleon Hill, we have learned that thoughts are not mere passing mental images, but are powerful forces that influence our beliefs, actions, and outcomes. Hill teaches us that by focusing our thoughts on success, repetition of positive affirmations, and visualization, we can shape our subconscious mind and attract the opportunities and resources we need to achieve our goals. The key takeaway from this section is that in order to build an unbreakable positive mental attitude, we must first master our thoughts. By changing our thoughts, we change our beliefs. And by changing our beliefs, we change our actions and ultimately our lives. In the next part, we will explore the role of faith in building an unbreakable positive mental attitude and how belief in oneself and in the possibility of success is crucial to achieving your goals. Part 3, the role of faith in building an unbreakable positive mental attitude. In this part, we explore one of the most critical components of building an unbreakable positive mental attitude, PMA faith. Napoleon Hill emphasizes the immense power of faith in his teachings, asserting that it is one of the most powerful forces that can guide an individual to success. According to Hill, faith is the bridge between thought and action, and it is essential for manifesting one's desires and achieving personal goals. This section will delve into the connection between faith, belief, and action, and how to cultivate unwavering faith in yourself and your dreams. Faith, the foundation of success. Hill defines faith as the visualization and belief in the attainment of desire. It is the mental process of believing in something before it becomes a reality, even when there is no tangible proof that it is possible. Faith, in Hill's philosophy, is not just religious or spiritual faith, but the belief in oneself, in one's ability to succeed, and in the power of the universe to bring about the desired results. Faith is not passive, it is an active force that propels us toward our goals. Without faith, all the positive thinking and mental attitudes in the world are meaningless. Faith is what gives substance to our thoughts and beliefs, making them powerful enough to transform into action. Without faith, you would never take the bold steps required to achieve success. Faith allows you to act in spite of uncertainty, fear, and doubt. The role of faith in the law of attraction. In Hill's philosophy, faith plays a key role in the law of attraction. The law of attraction states that we attract what we focus on, but it is faith that gives our thoughts the power to attract the right circumstances. When you believe in the possibility of success with unwavering faith, your energy and vibration align with that belief, attracting the people, opportunities, and resources necessary to bring your desires to life. Hill emphasizes that whatever the mind of man can conceive and believe, it can achieve. However, belief alone is not enough. One must also have faith that the desired outcome will be achieved, even when evidence of success is not yet visible. Faith in the unseen and the unknown is what fuels persistence and determination, ensuring that individuals do not give up when faced with challenges or setbacks. The connection between faith and persistence. One of the hallmarks of successful people is their ability to persist in the face of adversity. This persistence, according to Hill, is directly linked to faith. When you believe in your goals with absolute faith, you develop an unwavering commitment to pursuing them, no matter how difficult the path may seem. Faith acts as a source of strength and motivation during difficult times. Hill tells the story of Thomas Edison, who faced countless failures while trying to invent the electric light bulb. Despite these setbacks, Edison's faith in his ability to succeed never wavered. He believed in his vision, and his unshakable faith ultimately led to the invention that changed the world. Persistence, fueled by faith, is the key to overcoming obstacles and pushing through challenges. Faith gives you the strength to continue even when the odds are stacked against you. Without faith, it is easy to become discouraged by failures or difficulties. But with faith, you see each obstacle as a stepping stone to your ultimate success. Developing faith in yourself. The question often arises, how can I develop faith in myself and my abilities? Hill provides a solution through the practice of autosuggestion, repeating affirmations and visualizations that reinforce your belief in your abilities. These practices are designed to reprogram the subconscious mind and build a deep-seated belief in your potential. Hill's technique of autosuggestion involves repeating positive affirmations and statements of belief, such as, I am capable of achieving my goals, I trust in my ability to succeed, or I am worthy of success. By repeating these affirmations consistently, you begin to change your self-image and reinforce your faith in yourself. Over time, these positive thoughts become ingrained in your subconscious mind, which then influences your actions, behavior, and decisions. Visualization is another powerful tool that can help build faith in yourself. By vividly imagining your success and seeing yourself achieving your goals, you activate the power of faith. Visualization helps to create a mental image of success that aligns with your desires, making it easier for you to believe that your goals are within reach. Hill also suggests that individuals should surround themselves with positive influences, people who uplift and support them. The more you expose yourself to positive, faith-driven people, the more your own belief and faith will be reinforced. The people around you play a significant role in shaping your mindset and belief system. Faith and the subconscious mind. Hill explains that the subconscious mind is a powerful force that accepts any thoughts or beliefs that are repeatedly impressed upon it. Faith is one of the most powerful thoughts that you can impress upon the subconscious mind. When you repeatedly affirm that you have faith in your goals and abilities, the subconscious mind begins to align your actions with those beliefs. The subconscious mind, according to Hill, is not rational. It does not question the validity of the thoughts that are put into it. If you consistently tell yourself that you can achieve your goals, the subconscious mind will begin to work toward manifesting those goals. The key is repetition over time. The subconscious mind takes these affirmations and visualizations and turns them into a driving force that propels you toward success. Hill compares faith to the process of planting a seed in the ground. Just as a seed needs water, sunlight, and time to grow into a tree. Faith needs constant nourishment through repetition and belief. By nurturing your faith with positive thoughts and affirmations, you allow it to grow and blossom into the success you desire. Faith and fear. Hill also discusses the role of fear in relation to faith. He asserts that fear is one of the greatest obstacles to success, and that it is the opposite of faith. Fear causes doubt and uncertainty, which can paralyze us and prevent us from taking the necessary actions to achieve our goals. On the other hand, faith creates confidence and certainty, which empowers us to move forward. The key to overcoming fear, Hill says, is to replace it with faith. Whenever fear arises, you can counteract it by focusing on your belief in yourself and in your ability to succeed. Hill suggests that one way to combat fear is through the power of positive self-talk. By reminding yourself of your strengths and past successes, you can replace fear with faith and confidence. Faith and divine guidance. In addition to personal belief in yourself, Hill also discusses faith in a higher power or divine guidance. Hill, though not explicitly religious in all his writings, speaks of the importance of having faith in the universe or God's plan for you. He asserts that success is not just about personal effort, it is about aligning yourself with the greater forces at work in the world. Having faith that there is a higher purpose or plan can provide individuals with the strength to keep going, even when they do not understand why certain events are happening. By trusting in the process and in the divine plan, individuals can remain positive and optimistic, knowing that their goals and desires are being supported by forces greater than themselves. Hill's concept of mastermind, a group of like-minded, positive individuals, also plays a role in this idea. Surrounding yourself with others who share your faith and vision creates a network of support that reinforces your belief in your ability to achieve your goals. Conclusion of Part 3. In this section, we have explored the vital role that faith plays in building an unbreakable, positive mental attitude. Faith is the bridge between thought and action, and it is the foundation upon which success is built. By developing unwavering faith in yourself, in your goals, and in the process, you gain the strength and determination needed to achieve your dreams. Faith, when combined with positive thoughts and persistent action, becomes an unstoppable force that propels you towards success. In the next part, we will delve into the importance of having a definite chief aim and how it directs your thoughts and actions toward a specific goal, further solidifying your positive mental attitude. Part 4, the importance of definite chief aim. In this part of our exploration into building an unbreakable positive mental attitude PMA, we examine the significance of having a definite chief aim, a clear and specific goal that serves as the guiding force behind all of your thoughts, actions, and efforts. Napoleon Hill emphasizes that success is not an accident or random occurrence. Rather, it is the result of focused and intentional efforts directed toward a singular purpose. This section will explore how a definite chief aim acts as a compass, helping you maintain direction, motivation, and consistency in your journey towards success. What is a definite chief aim? A definite chief aim, according to Hill, is a clearly defined goal or purpose that gives your life focus and direction. It is not just a vague desire or wish, but a concrete, specific aim that you are committed to achieving. This aim must be something that you truly desire, something that excites and motivates you to take action every single day. Hill explains that people who achieve great success are those who have a definite chief aim. These individuals know exactly what they want, and they direct their efforts toward achieving it with unwavering focus. A definite chief aim is what separates successful people from those who drift aimlessly through life without a clear purpose. For example, Thomas Edison had the definite chief aim of inventing the electric light bulb, and he relentlessly pursued that goal despite many failures. His determination, fueled by a clear purpose, ultimately led to success. Similarly, Andrew Carnegie's aim was to build a steel empire, and he spent his life focused on this singular purpose, leading to his enormous wealth and influence. Why you need a definite chief aim? Without a definite chief aim, your thoughts and actions will lack direction, making it difficult to achieve anything significant. When you have a clear goal, it becomes easier to make decisions and take action because you always have your aim in mind. Every step you take is aligned with your ultimate goal, which makes it more likely that you will succeed. Hill suggests that one of the biggest reasons people fail to achieve success is because they lack a clear, focused purpose. They may have vague goals, such as I want to be successful or I want to be rich, but these are not specific enough to guide their actions. A definite chief aim is specific, measurable, and achievable, and it provides a clear target for all your efforts. When you lack a definite chief aim, you may become easily distracted by other opportunities or temptations, leading to scattered efforts and inconsistent results. A clear and specific goal helps you stay focused, even when distractions arise, ensuring that you keep moving forward toward your purpose. Defining your definite chief aim. To develop a definite chief aim, Hill recommends that you start by writing down your goal. The act of writing it down makes it tangible and real. Hill stresses that this goal should be something that you are deeply passionate about, something that excites you and makes you feel alive. Your definite chief aim should also be something that is within your control to achieve, although it should challenge you to stretch your limits. Once you have defined your goal, Hill suggests that you break it down into smaller, manageable steps. A large goal may seem overwhelming, but by dividing it into smaller tasks, you create a clear plan of action. This makes it easier to stay on track and maintain motivation, because you can see progress with every small step you take toward your ultimate goal. The power of writing down your definite chief aim. Hill emphasizes the importance of writing down your definite chief aim. In fact, he recommends that you write it down on paper in clear, concise language and read it aloud to yourself twice a day, once in the morning and once before going to bed. This simple practice, he believes, will help you internalize your goal and keep it at the forefront of your mind at all times. When you repeatedly read and visualize your goal, you impress it upon your subconscious mind. This constant repetition trains your mind to focus on that goal, and it activates the power of faith and belief to help you achieve it. Hill explains that by visualizing your success and affirming it daily, you will align your thoughts and actions with your goal, making it easier to attract the opportunities and resources you need to achieve it. Visualization, the key to achieving your definite chief aim. Hill also discusses the importance of visualization in achieving your definite chief aim. Visualization is the practice of imagining yourself already in possession of the success you desire. Hill suggests that when you visualize your success, you should do so with vivid detail. Imagine every aspect of your goal as if it has already been achieved. The more clearly you can visualize your success, the more real it becomes to your subconscious mind. As Hill explains, your subconscious mind does not distinguish between real and vividly imagined experiences. When you visualize yourself succeeding, your mind begins to believe that success is not only possible, but inevitable. Visualization also strengthens your commitment to your goal. It fuels your passion and reinforces your belief that your definite chief aim is within reach. By consistently visualizing your success, you stay connected to your goal, even during challenging times, and you maintain the motivation to keep moving forward. The importance of desire and persistence. Hill also emphasizes that in order to achieve your definite chief aim, you must have an intense desire to achieve it. This desire is the fuel that drives you to take action, overcome obstacles, and persist in the face of challenges. Without a strong desire, it becomes easy to give up when the going gets tough. Desire is the starting point of all achievement, and it serves as the driving force behind every action you take. But desire alone is not enough. You must also be persistent in your pursuit of your goal. Hill explains that persistence is the key to overcoming adversity and maintaining forward momentum, even when faced with setbacks or failures. Persistence, combined with a strong desire, ensures that you keep moving toward your definite chief aim, even when the path seems difficult. When you encounter obstacles, your desire for success will keep you going, and your persistence will help you push through challenges and keep making progress. How a definite chief aim guides your decisions. Having a definite chief aim also simplifies the decision-making process. When you have a clear and specific goal, Every decision you make can be evaluated based on whether it helps you move closer to your aim. If a decision supports your goal, you take action. If it doesn't, you discard it. This clarity helps you avoid distractions and focus on what truly matters. For example, if your definite chief aim is to build a successful business, every decision you make, from how you spend your time to whom you associate with, should be aligned with that goal. When you face decisions, ask yourself, does this bring me closer to my goal? If the answer is no, it's time to rethink your choice. The role of mastermind in achieving your definite chief aim. Hill also discusses the concept of the mastermind, a group of like-minded individuals who support each other in the pursuit of their goals. The mastermind principle is a vital part of achieving your definite chief aim because it amplifies your efforts and provides you with a network of support. By surrounding yourself with people who share your vision and are equally committed to their own success, you create an environment that fosters growth, collaboration, and accountability. Your mastermind group can offer advice, encouragement, and resources that help you stay focused on your goal. They also help you stay motivated and provide different perspectives on how to achieve your aim more efficiently. Conclusion of Part 4. In this section, we have explored the vital role that having a definite chief aim plays in building an unbreakable, positive mental attitude. Hill teaches us that having a specific, clearly defined goal is the key to unlocking success. A definite chief aim provides direction, focus, and purpose, guiding every decision and action you take. By defining your goal, writing it down, visualizing your success, and persisting with unwavering desire, you lay the foundation for success. In the next part, we will discuss how mastering fear and replacing it with faith and confidence is essential to achieving your definite chief aim and maintaining a positive mental attitude. Part 5, Mastering the 6 Ghosts of Fear. In this part, we explore one of the greatest obstacles to achieving success in building an unbreakable, positive mental attitude, PMA fear. Napoleon Hill refers to fear as the ghosts that haunt the minds of many individuals, preventing them from reaching their full potential. In his book, Think and Grow Rich, Hill identifies 6 specific fears that hold people back from achieving their goals, and he offers strategies for overcoming them. This section will delve into these 6 fears, how they manifest in our lives, and how we can master them to maintain a focused, confident, and success-driven mindset. Understanding fear and its impact. Fear is one of the most powerful emotions we experience, and it has the potential to paralyze us if not controlled. Hill explains that fear is not necessarily a natural response to danger, but rather an emotional reaction to perceived threats, most of which are either imaginary or exaggerated in our minds. Fear is deeply rooted in the subconscious mind, and unless it is dealt with, it can control our actions, decisions, and ultimately, our destiny. Hill suggests that fear is the biggest single obstacle to success because it limits our ability to think clearly, take bold actions, and make decisions in alignment with our goals. Fear distorts our perception of reality, making us believe that failure, criticism, or rejection are far worse than they actually are. It makes us avoid challenges and opportunities, pushing us into inaction and passivity. The 6 Ghosts of Fear. Hill identifies 6 specific fears that prevent people from achieving success. These fears are deeply ingrained in the human psyche and affect nearly everyone at some point in their lives. Let's examine each of the 6 ghosts of fear and how they manifest in our thoughts and actions. 1. The fear of poverty. Hill argues that the fear of poverty is one of the most crippling fears we face. It is the fear of not having enough money, security, or resources to survive. This fear often leads to feelings of inadequacy, anxiety, and hesitation, which prevents people from taking the necessary steps to improve their financial situation. The fear of poverty can cause individuals to settle for less, avoid opportunities that require risk, and live in a state of constant worry about the future. Hill asserts that to overcome this fear, one must cultivate a mindset of abundance and prosperity. He encourages readers to believe that wealth is available to everyone and that their desires for financial success are valid and achievable. 2. The fear of criticism. The fear of criticism is a fear of being judged, ridiculed, or rejected by others. It manifests as the concern over what others think of us, which leads to self-doubt and hesitation in pursuing our goals. This fear often causes individuals to conform to societal norms and avoid expressing their true selves, preventing them from stepping into their full potential. Overcoming the fear of criticism requires developing confidence in your abilities and embracing the idea that your worth is not defined by others' opinions. Hill suggests that individuals should focus on their own vision and not be swayed by the negative judgments of others. The more you believe in your own capabilities, the less you will be affected by external criticism. 3. The fear of ill health. The fear of ill health is the fear of physical or mental sickness, and it is often based on exaggerated or irrational beliefs about the body. This fear can create a sense of helplessness, anxiety, and a tendency to worry excessively about one's health. Hill asserts that many individuals inadvertently create illnesses in their bodies due to their constant fear of health problems. To overcome this fear, Hill recommends focusing on positive thoughts about health, adopting healthy habits, and visualizing yourself as strong and vibrant. By aligning your mind with wellness, you can reduce the fear of illness and improve your physical and mental well-being. 4. The fear of loss of love. The fear of loss of love is the fear of losing affection, respect, or approval from loved ones, whether family, friends, or romantic partners. This fear often leads to people-pleasing behaviors, self-sacrifice, and a lack of authenticity in relationships. Hill explains that this fear arises when individuals place their self-worth in the hands of others, allowing them to control how they feel about themselves. To conquer the fear of losing love, one must first learn to love and accept oneself unconditionally. Hill emphasizes the importance of self-respect and authenticity, which in turn attracts genuine love and connection from others. 5. The fear of old age. The fear of old age is the fear of growing old, losing vitality, or becoming irrelevant as time passes. This fear is often tied to the anxiety of losing physical ability, mental sharpness, or social standing as we age. Hill asserts that old age is not something to fear, but rather something to embrace with wisdom and experience. He encourages individuals to focus on their health, keep their minds active, and continue setting new goals as they age. By developing a mindset that views aging as a natural and empowering process, individuals can overcome the fear of old age and continue to live a fulfilling life. 6. The fear of death. The fear of death is perhaps the most universal fear, and it often paralyzes individuals from taking risks or fully embracing life. This fear is rooted in the uncertainty of what happens after death, as well as the fear of ceasing to exist. Hill suggests that this fear can be overcome by adopting a spiritual perspective on life, understanding that death is a natural part of the human experience. By focusing on living a meaningful life and embracing the present moment, individuals can shift their focus away from death and live more fully, overcoming fear through faith and positive mental attitude. Hill argues that the key to overcoming these 6 ghosts of fear is to replace them with faith, positive thoughts, and unwavering belief in yourself. Fear and faith cannot coexist where there is faith. Fear cannot take hold. By cultivating faith in your ability to achieve your goals, you begin to replace fear with confidence, action, and perseverance. Hill provides several strategies for overcoming fear. 1. Focus on positive affirmations, replacing fearful thoughts with positive. Imposting an affirmation is a powerful way to shift your mindset. By repeating affirmations like, "I am confident and capable," "I trust in my ability to succeed," or "I am worthy of love and success," you can reprogram your subconscious mind and reduce the impact of fear. 2. Visualization. Visualization is another powerful tool for overcoming fear. By vividly imagining your success and the achievement of your goals, you create a mental image of success that counteracts your fears. Visualization strengthens your belief in your ability to succeed and reduces the power of fear. 3. Take action. Despite fear, fear often prevents us from taking action. But Hill emphasizes that action is the antidote to fear. by taking small, consistent steps toward your goals. Even when you feel afraid, you demonstrate to your subconscious mind that you are capable of overcoming obstacles. The more action you take, the less power fear has over you. Surround yourself with positive influences. Hill recommends surrounding yourself with individuals who have a positive, success-driven mindset. The more you are around people who encourage and uplift you, the more you will be able to overcome fear and stay focused on your goals. 5. Master your thoughts. Fear begins in the mind, and by controlling your thoughts, you can control your fears. Hill encourages you to monitor your thoughts and replace negative, fearful thoughts with positive, empowering ones. By consciously choosing to think thoughts of faith and success, you take control of your mental state and eliminate fear. The power of persistence and consistency. One of Hill's most important insights is that persistence is the key to overcoming fear. Fear often causes individuals to hesitate or quit when faced with difficulties. But persistent individuals continue moving forward despite their fears. Hill emphasizes that the most successful people are not those who never experience fear, but those who refuse to let fear stop them. They keep taking action, pushing through uncertainty, and maintaining faith that success is within reach. Conclusion of Part 5. In this section, we have explored the 6 ghosts of fear that hold many individuals back from achieving their goals. Hill teaches us that fear is not something we must accept or be controlled by. It is something we can master. By developing faith, focusing on positive affirmations, taking consistent action, and surrounding ourselves with positive influences, we can overcome fear and build the unbreakable, positive mental attitude necessary for success. In the next part, we will explore the power of autosuggestion and how we can use it to further reprogram our minds for success. Part 6, the power of autosuggestion. In this section, we will explore one of the most powerful tools in Napoleon Hill's success philosophy, autosuggestion. Hill identifies autosuggestion as a key method for reprogramming the subconscious mind and aligning it with your goals and desires. The subconscious mind, according to Hill, is the driving force behind much of our behavior, and if we can influence it with positive, empowering thoughts, we can unlock our potential and achieve any goal. In this part, we will discuss what autosuggestion is, how it works, and how you can use it to build and reinforce a positive mental attitude PMA that drives you towards success. What is autosuggestion? Autosuggestion is the process of influencing the subconscious mind through repeated thoughts, affirmations, and visualizations. It involves consciously feeding your mind with positive and empowering ideas, which gradually replace negative or limiting beliefs. Hill emphasizes that the subconscious mind does not distinguish between positive and negative thoughts. It accepts whatever is repeatedly impressed upon it. Therefore, the more often you repeat a positive affirmation or visualization, the more likely it is to become a dominant belief in your mind. In essence, autosuggestion is the art of suggesting to yourself the thoughts and beliefs you want to adopt. By doing this intentionally and consistently, you reprogram your subconscious to align with your goals, desires, and values. Hill compares autosuggestion to planting seeds in the fertile soil of the subconscious mind, which will eventually grow into the desired outcomes if nurtured properly. The subconscious mind and its power. Hill explains that the subconscious mind is a powerful and often overlooked force that shapes our thoughts, actions, and behavior. It controls our automatic responses, habits, and emotional reactions, and it plays a key role in determining how we perceive the world and ourselves. The subconscious mind stores all of our memories, experiences, and beliefs, many of which we are not consciously aware of. Because the subconscious mind operates below the level of conscious thought, we often don't realize how much it influences our daily lives. For example, if you were raised to believe that money is scarce or that success is difficult to achieve, these beliefs are likely stored in your subconscious and will influence your actions, even if you consciously desire success or financial abundance. Autosuggestion allows you to reprogram these beliefs by deliberately introducing new, empowering thoughts that align with your goals. Hill asserts that by impressing your desires and goals onto the subconscious mind through autosuggestion, you are able to direct its power to help you achieve your objectives. The key is to repeat positive, goal-oriented affirmations until they become ingrained in your subconscious, replacing any negative or limiting beliefs. How autosuggestion works. Hill outlines a simple yet powerful technique for using autosuggestion to influence the subconscious mind. The process involves three main steps: belief, repetition, and visualization. These steps work together to reinforce the positive suggestions you are making to yourself and create a powerful mental alignment with your goals. 1. Belief. First and foremost, you must truly believe in the power of autosuggestion and the possibility of achieving your goals. Without belief, autosuggestion will have little effect. It is important to fully embrace the idea that you can reprogram your subconscious mind and that success is within your reach. This belief is the foundation of autosuggestion, as it helps to convince your mind that your goals are achievable. 2. Repetition. Repetition is the key to making autosuggestion effective. Hill emphasizes that you must repeat your affirmations and visualizations regularly, ideally twice a day, in the morning and before bed. This repetition allows the positive suggestions to penetrate the subconscious mind, making them more powerful and persistent over time. The more often you repeat a positive statement, the more likely it is to become a part of your belief system. 3. Visualization. Visualization is an essential element of autosuggestion. Hill recommends that you vividly imagine yourself already in possession of the success you desire. For example, if your goal is to build a successful business, you should visualize yourself as a successful entrepreneur, seeing yourself in action, making decisions, and experiencing the rewards of your hard work. This visualization reinforces the belief that your goal is not just a possibility, but a reality that is already taking shape in your mind. Hill explains that the subconscious mind responds strongly to vivid, sensory-rich images. The more detailed and realistic your visualization, the more likely it is to become a dominant thought in your mind, which will influence your actions and decisions in alignment with your goal. Using autosuggestion to build a positive mental attitude. One of the most important applications of autosuggestion is in building and reinforcing a positive mental attitude, PMA. A positive attitude is a critical factor in achieving success, as it influences the way you approach challenges, setbacks, and opportunities. Autosuggestion allows you to consciously cultivate a positive mindset by repeatedly affirming your belief in success, confidence, and abundance. For example, if you struggle with self-doubt or fear of failure, you can use autosuggestion to replace these negative beliefs with positive affirmations such as, "I am confident in my abilities," "I am worthy of success," or "Every setback is an opportunity to grow and learn." By repeating these affirmations regularly, you begin to internalize them, and your subconscious mind gradually shifts toward a more positive and confident mindset. Additionally, Hill encourages individuals to use autosuggestion to develop habits and attitudes that support their goals. For instance, if your goal is to increase your productivity, you can use autosuggestion to reinforce the belief that you are focused, disciplined, and capable of accomplishing anything you set your mind to. Over time, these affirmations will become a natural part of your thinking, and they will positively impact your behavior and decision-making. Overcoming self-limiting beliefs with autosuggestion. One of the greatest obstacles to success is the presence of self-limiting beliefs. Negative beliefs about our abilities, worth, or potential. These beliefs often stem from past experiences, societal conditioning, or fear of failure, and they can create a mental barrier that prevents us from taking the actions necessary to achieve our goals. Autosuggestion is a powerful tool for overcoming these limiting beliefs by consciously replacing them with empowering thoughts. For example, if you have a belief that success is difficult to achieve or that you are not worthy of success, you can use autosuggestion to reprogram your mind. Start by affirming positive beliefs such as, "Success is easy and natural for me," or "I am worthy of all the success and abundance that comes my way." By consistently repeating these affirmations and visualizing your success, you challenge and replace the old, limiting beliefs with new, empowering ones. Hill also encourages individuals to use autosuggestion to build confidence and self-esteem. If you struggle with low self-worth, you can use affirmations like, "I am enough just as I am," or "I trust myself and my abilities." Over time, these affirmations will help to break down the walls of self-doubt and build a foundation of self-assurance and inner strength. The role of autosuggestion in manifesting success. Hill emphasizes that autosuggestion is not a passive process. It requires active participation and a willingness to take action. The power of autosuggestion lies in its ability to align your thoughts with your actions. Once you begin to believe in your ability to succeed, you will naturally take the necessary steps to make your goals a reality. By consistently practicing autosuggestion, you program your subconscious mind to recognize and seize opportunities that align with your desires. You begin to take more inspired action, and your confidence and motivation increase. Hill asserts that success is not just about thinking positively, it is about taking consistent, aligned action toward your goals. Autosuggestion provides the mental framework that guides your actions and helps you stay focused on your desired outcomes. Conclusion of Part 6. In this section, we have explored the power of autosuggestion and how it can be used to reprogram the subconscious mind for success by consciously choosing positive thoughts, affirmations, and visualizations. We can replace limiting beliefs with empowering ones and create a mindset that supports our goals. Autosuggestion is a powerful tool for cultivating a positive mental attitude and manifesting the success we desire. In the next part, we will explore the influence of the mastermind and how surrounding yourself with like-minded, motivated individuals can accelerate your success and help you achieve your definite chief aim. Part 7, the influence of the mastermind. In this part, we explore one of Napoleon Hill's most powerful concepts for achieving success, the mastermind. According to Hill, the mastermind is not just a group of people working together, but a highly focused and harmonious collective mind that amplifies the intellectual and creative power of its members. Hill emphasizes that no individual is capable of achieving great success alone. It is through collaboration, synergy, and shared purpose that we can unlock our full potential and move closer to our goals. This section will delve into the importance of the mastermind, how to create one, and how the right group of people can accelerate your success. What is the mastermind? Hill defines the mastermind as a friendly alliance with one or more persons who will encourage one to follow through with both plan and purpose. It is a partnership of individuals who come together for a common purpose, pooling their resources, knowledge, and energy to achieve shared goals. Hill believes that the mastermind is an essential element of success because it taps into the collective intelligence and experience of its members, creating a force greater than the sum of its parts. The mastermind works on the principle of synergy, the idea that when people work together with a common goal and shared energy, they can achieve far more than they could individually. This collective energy multiplies creativity, problem-solving ability, and emotional support, making it easier for each member to stay focused, motivated, and aligned with their goals. Hill emphasizes that the mastermind is not limited to just business or professional endeavors. It can be used for personal growth, spiritual development, and any other area of life where you want to make progress. The right mastermind group will not only help you achieve your objectives, but will also challenge you, help you grow, and keep you accountable. The power of the mastermind. Why it works. The mastermind principle works because of the combined power of thought. Hill argues that when individuals come together with a shared purpose, their mental energies and ideas become amplified. The intellectual and emotional contributions of each person add value to the group dynamic, fostering a creative environment that helps each member move closer to their goals. One of the key benefits of a mastermind group is that it provides access to diverse perspectives. Each member of the group brings their own unique experiences, knowledge, and skills to the table, allowing the group to tackle problems from multiple angles. This collective intelligence helps to uncover solutions that may not have been discovered if the members were working in isolation. Additionally, the mastermind provides a support system that keeps members motivated and accountable. When you have a group of people who are invested in your success, it becomes easier to push through obstacles and maintain your focus. A strong mastermind group helps to foster a sense of belonging and community, which encourages each member to strive for their best. How to create a mastermind group. Creating a successful mastermind group requires careful thought and intentionality. Hill suggests that you begin by identifying individuals who share similar goals, values, and a strong desire to succeed. The members of your mastermind group should be motivated, positive-minded, and committed to supporting one another. When selecting members for your mastermind, it is essential to choose people who complement your strengths and weaknesses. The ideal group consists of individuals who are diverse in their expertise and experience, yet united in their commitment to growth and success. Each member should be willing to contribute their time, knowledge, and energy to the group's collective purpose. Hill offers the following guidelines for creating and maintaining a successful mastermind group. 1. Shared vision and purpose. The most important factor in a mastermind group is having a shared vision and purpose. All members should be working towards similar goals and be committed to achieving success in their respective areas of focus. This common purpose aligns the group's energy and creates a sense of direction. 2. Trust and confidentiality. Trust is essential for the success of the mastermind. Members must feel comfortable sharing their ideas, challenges, and vulnerabilities without fear of judgment or criticism. A safe, confidential environment encourages open communication and allows members to benefit fully from the group's support. 3. Commitment and accountability. Each member must be fully committed to the group's success and hold themselves accountable for their own progress. Hill suggests that a successful mastermind group operates on the principle of mutual accountability, where each member encourages the others to stay on track and reach their goals. 4. Diversity of skills and knowledge. A masterminding group should consist of individuals with different backgrounds, skills, and areas of expertise. This diversity brings a variety of perspectives and ideas to the table, which leads to creative problem-solving and innovative solutions. 5. Positive energy and support. The energy in a mastermind group should be uplifting and supportive. Each member should be committed to encouraging the others and offering constructive feedback. A positive, optimistic environment fosters growth and success. While negativity or criticism can undermine the group's potential, the benefits of a mastermind group. The benefits of being part of a mastermind group are immeasurable. Hill identifies several key advantages that come from working with a group of like-minded individuals. 1. Accelerated progress. One of the greatest benefits of the mastermind is the speed at which progress can be made. With the collective wisdom, resources, and energy of the group, individuals can reach their goals more quickly than they could on their own. The group helps to eliminate obstacles, provide guidance, and offer new opportunities. 2. Creative collaboration. The mastermind fosters creativity and innovation. When people with diverse perspectives come together, they can generate ideas and solutions that none of them could have come up with alone. This collaborative environment encourages fresh thinking and helps individuals overcome mental blocks or limitations. 3. Accountability. Being part of a mastermind group holds you accountable to your goals. When you know that others are tracking your progress and cheering you on, it creates a sense of responsibility to follow through on your commitments. This accountability can help you stay on track and motivated, even when challenges arise. 4. Emotional support. The journey to success can be difficult and filled with setbacks. The emotional support provided by a mastermind group can be invaluable in these moments. A strong, supportive group helps to reduce stress, boost morale, and keep you focused on the bigger picture, even when things are not going as planned. 5. Access to resources. A mastermind group can also provide access to resources that might otherwise be unavailable, whether it's knowledge, contacts, or opportunities. The combined network of the group offers a wealth of resources that can help you achieve your goals. 6. Inspiration and motivation. Being surrounded by motivated, successful individuals can be incredibly inspiring. A mastermind group encourages you to aim higher, push further, and stay focused on your aspirations. The group's positive energy and shared commitment to success help to fuel your own motivation and drive. The mastermind principle in action. Hill offers several real-life examples of successful individuals who attributed their achievements to the power of the mastermind. He references the partnership between Andrew Carnegie and his mastermind group of advisors and collaborators, which helped him build one of the largest fortunes in history. Similarly, Hill cites the relationship between Thomas Edison, Henry Ford, and other prominent businessmen who worked together in their respective fields to innovate and create lasting success. The power of the mastermind lies in its ability to leverage the collective strengths and abilities of a group to achieve greater results. Hill emphasizes that when you surround yourself with positive, motivated individuals who share your vision, you create an environment that accelerates your success and drives you toward your definite chief aim. Conclusion of Part 7. In this section, we have explored the power of the mastermind and how it plays a crucial role in building an unbreakable positive mental attitude. By surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals who share your goals and vision, you tap into the collective intelligence, creativity, and energy of the group, which accelerates your progress and boosts your chances of success. The mastermind principle is not just about collaboration, it is about creating a supportive, empowering environment that pushes you toward your goals and holds you accountable to your success. In the next part, we will explore the importance of persistence and how to maintain momentum in the face of challenges and setbacks. Part 8, Sustaining an Unbreakable Positive Mental Attitude. In this final section, we focus on how to sustain the unbreakable, positive mental attitude PMA that has been carefully built through the previous steps. It is one thing to develop a powerful mindset and achieve success, but it is quite another to maintain that success and continue progressing toward your goals without losing momentum. Napoleon Hill emphasizes that the key to lasting success is not just a temporary change in attitude, but the development of habits and practices that keep your mind focused, motivated, and aligned with your purpose. This section will explore how to maintain your positive mental attitude in the long term, even in the face of challenges, and how to ensure that your drive for success remains unwavering. The role of persistence in sustaining PMA. Persistence is one of the most important elements in maintaining a positive mental attitude. Hill explains that persistence is the ability to keep moving forward despite obstacles, setbacks, or difficulties. It is the quality that enables you to stay the course when things get tough and continue working toward your definite chief aim, even when progress seems slow or non-existent. Without persistence, the positive attitude you've cultivated can quickly diminish when faced with adversity. Hill stresses that the most successful people are those who refuse to give up. They understand that challenges and setbacks are inevitable, but they also know that these are opportunities for growth, learning, and refining their approach. To sustain your positive mental attitude, it is essential to develop the habit of persistence. When you are focused on your goal and committed to your success, it becomes easier to persevere. Regardless of how difficult the journey may be, Hill encourages individuals to quitters never win, and winners never quit. This attitude reinforces the idea that persistence is the key to transforming temporary setbacks into permanent successes. The power of habits in sustaining PMA. Habits are another critical factor in maintaining your positive mental attitude. Hill emphasizes that the key to success is not just what you do sporadically, but what you do consistently. The habits you develop, both in terms of mindset and behavior, play a significant role in shaping your results. A positive mental attitude is not a one-time achievement. It is a habit that must be cultivated every single day. The key to sustaining PMA is to create daily habits that reinforce positive thinking, self-belief, and action toward your goals. Hill recommends the following habits to strengthen and sustain PMA. 1. Daily affirmations. Repeating positive affirmations is an effective way to keep your mind focused on success. By affirming your goals and abilities every day, you reinforce the belief that success is within your reach. For example, affirmations like, "I am capable of achieving my dreams," or every day, "I am one step closer to my goal," help keep your thoughts positive and aligned with your desired outcome. 2. Visualization. Visualizing your success is another key habit that sustains PMA. By picturing yourself achieving your goals, you activate the power of faith and belief in your subconscious mind. Visualization reinforces the feeling of certainty that your success is inevitable, making it easier to maintain a positive mindset. Hill suggests that you should make visualization a daily practice, especially in the morning and before going to bed. 3. Gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful tool for maintaining a positive mental attitude. Hill stresses that cultivating an attitude of gratitude helps shift focus away from what is lacking and instead highlights the abundance that already exists in your life. By regularly acknowledging and appreciating the things you are grateful for, you strengthen your positive outlook and increase your overall happiness. This practice helps you to stay motivated and inspired, even when faced with challenges. 4. Self-reflection and evaluation. Regular self-reflection is a critical habit for sustaining PMA. By evaluating your progress, acknowledging your successes, and identifying areas for improvement, you can adjust your mindset and strategies as needed. Self-reflection allows you to stay on track with your goals and ensures that you are continually moving forward with intention and focus. 5. Physical and mental health. Hill emphasizes the importance of maintaining both physical and mental health to sustain PMA. Regular exercise, a healthy diet, and sufficient rest are essential for keeping your energy levels high and your mind clear. Physical health is directly linked to mental clarity and emotional resilience, both of which are crucial for maintaining a positive attitude. Overcoming setbacks and adversity. No journey towards success is without setbacks. Challenges, failures, and unforeseen obstacles are inevitable, but it is how we respond to them that determines our long-term success. Hill teaches that when setbacks occur, they should be viewed not as failures, but as opportunities to learn and grow. The key to maintaining PMA during difficult times is to keep your focus on your goal and to see every setback as a stepping stone towards success. Hill suggests that one of the most powerful ways to overcome adversity is to persist in your belief and to act on your faith. When you encounter obstacles, remind yourself of your purpose and keep moving forward. Even if the progress is slow, consistent effort, combined with a positive mindset, will eventually lead to breakthroughs. Another important strategy for overcoming setbacks is to remain flexible and adaptable. Success is rarely a straight line, and the ability to pivot, adjust, and adapt your approach is critical. Hill encourages individuals to remain open to new ideas and solutions, to be persistent in the face of adversity, and to maintain a growth mindset. The importance of mastering fear. As we discussed in Part 5, fear is one of the most significant obstacles to success. The fear of failure, fear of criticism, and fear of the unknown can cause us to retreat from our goals and abandon the positive attitude we've worked so hard to cultivate. Hill explains that to sustain an unbreakable positive mental attitude, we must master our fears and replace them with faith and confidence. Fear is often rooted in doubt and uncertainty, but when we replace fear with faith in our abilities, in our goals, and in the process we eliminate its power over us. Hill suggests that one of the most effective ways to overcome fear is through consistent action. The more action you take toward your goal, the more confident and fearless you become. Every small step forward reduces the hold that fear has on you and reinforces your belief in your ability to succeed. The role of the mastermind in sustaining PMA. Having a strong mastermind group can also play a crucial role in sustaining your positive mental attitude. The mastermind provides accountability, support, and a continuous source of inspiration and motivation. Being surrounded by like-minded individuals who share your goals and aspirations keeps you aligned with your purpose and helps you stay focused. Even when challenges arise, Hill emphasizes that the right mastermind group can offer constructive feedback, emotional support, and practical solutions to help you stay on track and overcome any obstacles you face. The collective energy and wisdom of the group can provide the encouragement and strength needed to keep going, even in difficult times. The continuous cycle of growth. Finally, Hill teaches that sustaining a positive mental attitude is a continuous process of growth and improvement. Success is not a destination, but a journey of learning, adapting, and evolving. The more you practice positive thinking, take consistent action toward your goals, and overcome obstacles, the stronger your positive mental attitude becomes. Success is not a one-time event. It is the result of persistent effort, reinforced by the habits and mindset you cultivate every day. The key to lasting success is to keep growing, keep learning, and keep developing new skills and strategies. Hill believes that the process of success is lifelong, and that the more you focus on personal growth and self-improvement, the more your positive mental attitude will strengthen, and the closer you will get to realizing your dreams. Conclusion of Part 8. In this final section, we've explored how to sustain an unbreakable positive mental attitude over the long term. The key to lasting success is persistence, the development of positive habits, and the ability to adapt and grow in the face of challenges. By maintaining a positive mental attitude, overcoming fear, and consistently taking action toward your goals, you can achieve ongoing success and fulfillment. As Hill teaches us, success is not a destination, but a continuous journey of growth, learning, and personal development. Thank you for watching. If you're ready to take control of your mindset and start building the life you've always wanted, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our motivational content. Drop a comment below telling us what your definite chief aim is, and let's continue the conversation. Keep developing that unbreakable, positive mental attitude. And remember, success starts with your mind.